more names have been added to Unrivaled's roster. Let's talk about it. Unrivaled's been buzzing lately. Looks like they're making some serious acquisitions here in the offseason. Just a few days ago, they announced Claire DeWillius as Executive Vice President and General Manager. She spent the last 11 seasons with Minnesota Lynx, where she served several different roles, but her most recent was the General Manager. Definitely a huge loss for Minnesota and a major pickup for Unrivaled. Unrivaled's future is starting to shape up. If they continue to make smart business decisions, we may be seeing a lot more 3v3 basketball in the offseason, and it could be just enough to draw the biggest names from playing overseas. Not sure how I feel. I mean, currently as an American, it's difficult trying to watch these games, and in most cases you can't. I would love to watch some overseas leagues to track my favorite players, so the thought of being able to watch them in the offseason on TNT is pretty awesome. Today, Unrivaled announced Alyssa Thomas and Stephanie Dolson. Let's learn a little more about these two. Alyssa Thomas attended Maryland, where she is the university's all-time leader in scoring, rebounding, and double-doubles for both the women's and men's program. Alyssa Thomas was drafted 4th overall in 2014 by the New York Liberty, but was immediately traded to the Sun. I know we like to call her out for being a bully, but she really is one of the premier WNBA players in the league. Before Caitlin Clark came along, Thomas is one of the best when it comes to assists. She's currently ranked 14th overall as an all-time leader in recorded assists. Listen to some of the names here. Sue Bird, Tisha Penichero, Becky Hammond, Candace Parker, Tamika Catchings. I mean, these women are some of the most legendary names in the W's history. Alyssa Thomas, the W's Draymond Green. She was kind of a no-brainer for me. Last week, I told my wife it was only a matter of time before we seen AT and Danana Bonner get announced to the league. Personally, I feel like there's some players that Unrivaled just didn't want to announce until they got confirmation from Caitlin Clark. Alyssa Thomas was one of those names. So I'm really starting to feel like at this point, we're definitely not going to see Caitlin Clark in Unrivaled. I really don't see Danana Bonner not getting announced. Her and AT were showcased as a couple all season, so I think it's a done deal. We'll be seeing Bonner get announced real soon here. Diana Taurasi hasn't made a decision yet either on her retirement, but I think this was another name that they didn't want to announce yet. If the biggest names that went after Clark all season got announced too early, there was no way they were going to get Clark. I mean, at this point, she's playing golf. Who wants to play in Unrivaled and be part of that circus? Aw, hell no.
Bruh.
Stephanie Dolson was drafted 6th overall in 2014 by the Washington Mystics. Stephanie played for UConn and won back-to-back national championships in 2013 and 2014. That UConn team was stacked too. Both Breanna Stewart and Kia Stokes also played there. Dolson would record 371 rebounds, the second most in school history. She was named the National Defensive Player of the Year her senior year and would help that UConn team go undefeated. Dolson also won gold in the 2020 Summer Olympics competing in the 3v3 competition. Stephanie is one of the league's best three-point shooters, shooting over 40% for her 11-year career and over 46% these past 2 years. Before Unrivaled picked up Kate Martin, Lexi Hull, and Aaliyah Boston, I was anticipating Dolson being announced and was quite surprised as we got closer to the original 30 players that it didn't happen. It's official. Big Mama will be putting her shooting skills on display. I like this addition by Unrivaled. Stephanie has been around the league for a long time, and she's a recognizable face. I'm stoked for Dolson. She's definitely deserved to be part of the new growth of the league, and I'm sure she'll pick up some new fans. I'm Frankie Fingers, your host of the Vibe Sports Talk, and I'm out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Peace.